valued highly by men. You know,
Exactly.
maybe she values
Niggas going
herself
crazy.
highly. Maybe she values herself highly, but no man wants that. You know, men want a woman who can have a level of submissiveness, femininity, and like the brother said, can add to the legacy of the totality of can I
But man,
procreate?
all a nigga want to do is just fuck.
Can
All
I
a nigga want to
put
do is just fuck.
uh,
That's not true. That's not true. People
yeah.
do want to feel like a
So,
man.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
I
true.
don't. But that was rude. But like, so what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, the man is not in search of that. Now, men will take advantage of that. Men will,
Duh, nigga
men,
trying to get in
men,
that coochie.
men will, bruh.
Who is saying that?
Yeah, just kick
That's
him to the goo,
control. I
bruh.
put him down, but somebody brought him back up. I put him to the
Yeah.
audience.
So what I'm saying is a man will take advantage of that, and then that high value woman will what she thinks is high value. She will realize that, just like the doctor said, that
golden
man
eye
will
said
not
it fuck the fuck out you. Your
that
shit
man
is so
that man
good. Damn, King.
will not completely conform to what she got going on. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all. So I was with a girl and we was together for like 5 years, but this when I was you know, I was trying to sell mixtapes out my book bag type shit. Like I didn't have money. The girl I was with had money. She had a nice job. She was making a lot of money. She had her own crib, her own shit popping. I ain't never had nothing. So I was staying at her apartment and shit was cool. And then she bought a house. And I told her, I'm sorry, but I can't move with you into your house because I never had an apartment. And when
Did
I
you
got
feel
to her,
emasculated?
and when no. Nah, I didn't. I never listen. I never had anything of my own. It wasn't about being emasculated. It was just like just like anything. Like I had integrity. And my integrity was like, listen, I need to experience how to gain and how to earn things on my own before I relying on any other person or before I'm putting myself in a situation that's gonna have me to abide by someone else's rules and ideas when I haven't gotten something of my own and I needed that experience first. So what I told her was like, look, I'm not comfortable doing that because, I want to have the experience of at least having my own apartment before I live in another woman's house. And when I got to her crib, respectfully, all my shit was on the curb. You know what I'm saying? She put
That's not
she
respectful, but okay.
no, look, respectfully. I respect with however she felt because I ain't can't take it personal. It wasn't her program, so she deleted the program, and that's what it is. So she had my shit packed. But why I say respectfully is because after that, um, I started getting money. Like I started learning how to flip my hustle. I take them CDs and then I learned how to flip them. Then I was going to all the nightclubs because I ain't have somebody complaining about me being out at clubs all night. And I was selling 100 CDs in a nightclub. And niggas was giving me like $30 and $40 a CD just because I was me. Like, nah, shorty, I fuck with you here. Take 40 for that shit. I'm selling it for 10. Nah, take 40, shorty, ain't nothing. Shit like that. And I'm started making money, started having money in my pocket. And it taught me. So I literally got out of a relationship by not wanting to be with a woman who was what y'all would call high value. I got out of that
Well,
shit.
that's
So
not high value. That's low value. But what you're talking
that
about
what
is
I was
high
saying. She
value.
was a high earning woman. Listen, she was a high earning woman and she was highly educated. She was a
But you
college
didn't value
graduate
her.
and she
But
was
did
high
she
earning.
value you, boo? Did she value you?
Look, this what I'm saying. Most high value women don't. That's
Yeah,
what
you
we
can't
telling you. We
move the
telling you the majority of
goalposts.
high value women don't value men because they have their own ruling system. So at that point, how much of a man can you be?
That's not
But,
true.
but
Can
listen,
I
No,
interject?
it's the statistics.
high,
I'm
Look,
not
bro.
listen. I didn't create that. No, hold on.
High earning doesn't equal high
That's
value.
not a low statistic. That's a real statistic. All you got to do is look at
Okay.
the statistics on it. Most high value women, who y'all say high
So
earning women, they can't get men. They can't get married. They can't get in long term
You hurt my
relationships.
feelings.
I'm not
so
trying to.
Los,
I'm not
I
trying
think
to.
so
I'm
I
just
think
telling
Los,
you the truth.
They
people
Yes,
can't
sir.
are
stay married.
but high
so
Yeah,
Los,
they can't
Los
stay
is
I
married.
didn't
making a
say
point.
married, so you're right
earning.
about that. You're right about
Los
that.
is making a point though, right? And this is a theme that we keep seeing popping up, right? Los is making a very well articulated, valid point based on his experience and backed up by statistics. And then what the young ladies and women in the room do is come in and try to refute it with your opinion, right?
I
That's
won't
that,
refute it. Can I just ask a
sweetheart.
question?
Y'all are
You
giving
just
so
ref
much. Y'all are giving
It's
so much
crazy.
alpha energy, because one thing y'all women do that men will always have an issue with is you don't listen. Y'all listen to respond
Right.
instead of listening to understand. Me, as being a little bit older than Los, I completely understand what the brother is talking about, because when you start at the
Preach.
bottom and you go to the top, there's a certain texture that men like myself, men like Chandler, men like Anthony, men like Logan. I'm just a brother that is open to tell you that I was at the top and I fell back down, and I built up a certain level of energy and how can I say, weapon of armory, to where I'll never go back to the bottom again now. So just as what he just said, you're high value women, because it's only the women that feel like, oh, I don't need a man. I got money. I make this. I do all that. That is the same shit why y'all keep going in and out of relationships, or the niggas like Tyrone keep fucking on you, because ain't no real man of value want to hear that shit. Be
That's
quiet for a minute. That's all y'all
No.
got to do is be quiet. Let the brother make his statement and don't over talk him. It's like
Dante, you
five
made
different
an
women at
excellent
one
point.
time. He can't even make a point, because immediately, as soon as he says something that triggers you, ladies, y'all immediately want to attack instead of listening to the brother to try to understand him. You
I agree with you.
okay? There you go. But see, you a
So
unicorn, baby.
And can I say
so
I
something
am a
really quick?
unicorn, so that may be the difference. You're
What you
right.
say, Ina?
I just want to say something really quick.
Go ahead,
What
yeah,
Ina.
I
go ahead.
what's noticed also is that it's triggering their masculinity, because the women who do agree, we're sitting here listening, because everything he's saying is the truth.
Right.
See, Tina ain't said shit the whole
Yeah,
time.
we were
Right.
listening.
Well, I
Facts.
have something I
Facts.
would like to say, if that's okay with the room.
Who
Yeah.
is
Who is
that?
that? Who is that speaking?
This is Leo speaking.
Go ahead,
I don't know
Lee.
if there's some type of order, but yeah, I see the title. I understand. I understand what was stated, because if you're a man, and your title or your duty is to be a provider and the man on the front line, and like the Papa Bear, then okay, you want to go out there and get stuff for yourself. Cool. So I get that. What I want to say is to the woman in this room to just be careful and comprehend when someone is trying to manipulate your mind. So when I came in here, I did hear someone speaking about a female said, "Well, why would you want to get with if you're broke? Why would you want to have two women, right?" So here's the thing: we have platforms, and there are going to be people out here on different platforms trying to be like cult leaders. So I'm against polygamy. I feel like, especially in our culture, because we have this oppression going on. And I feel like because the man is the front line, the head, then you need to be taking care of other things. Excuse me, that is the highlight before you can say this is what you want to do, like polygamy. So when you can control and fix oppression and go to your oppressor and confront them, then you can come over here and talk about what else you want to do. Also, if I can't share a pack of ramen oodles and noodles with another female, then it wouldn't make sense for me to share a man with you. I just want to share that because it's very dangerous, and it seems to be like something that a lot of males, but I'm focused on my people right now, they like to go and hide behind curtains and create these like cults and be like, yo, I want to be called the king. I want to be worshipped. Why do you want to be worshipped? What have you done for the community?
Don't
Like we're
associate
dealing with it. We're
polygamy with
Hey,
dealing with
hey,
cults.
oppression and all of that. So I just want to say, be careful, because the ones with the weak minds will be manipulated.
Can I say something?
All right. Thank you for that
hey,
contribution,
thank
ma'am.
you, Leo. But
Oh,
you
you're
kind of
more than
took us.
welcome, and it's for the queens.
Yeah, you kind of took us somewhere that I don't think
Yeah.
that everybody was prepared to go to with the Black History
We need to
talk.
go back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, I
Preach.
want to go back to the nitty gritty of why women are steady cutting off the most powerful men and expecting the most powerful men to submit and be humble to them when you're doing this.
Can I chime
Okay,
in?
you just cued
Oh,
me
no,
in, Dante, because my
can I?
nickname is the Nitty Gritty, and I really do want to share something on this subject because,
Come on, y'all.
uh, the point is,
Hold on,
there's
what is your
many
name,
different
brother?
ways.
What is your
My name
name,
is
brother?
Donald. Yes, sir. My name is Donald.
Okay, what are you a Tyrone ass brother?
I really don't believe so, but once again, just like Dr. Crow or whatever that name was, I'm broke. And I just think that there's, many different levels of broke, many different reasons to be broke. Just like you mentioned, Dante, you've been at the top and you've experienced other areas of your life. And so when I saw the title of this question or this room, it says, "Why do broke ass men expect sexy, high value women to settle?" And my first question when I read that and why I came into this room was because my question in response to that was, why do sexy, high value women concern themselves with the expectations of broke ass men? And, and on the flip side, though, it's like
That was crazy.
Mr. Danya,
if you are
Mr.
concerned,
Donald, right, for respectfully speaking, you make no damn sense as what you're saying at all. My question is to you, since you're broke and you're Tyrone, what value do you add to the high value woman?
well, the reason that I'm broke is because I've been divorced. And I think that that can be a very traumatizing circumstance that a person goes through in their life that can deflate their financial status instantly, overnight. And it
How
can
long you
take a
been
while
divorced?
to. I got divorced in 2015 and it finalized at the end of 2016. So my divorce was a 2 year process. I had to sell my house. I have
Donald,
two
Donald,
children.
Donald, read the title, brother. Respectful, sir. This is no disrespect to you. You're my elder. No one cares to hear about you being 4 years broke. You can figure out a way to make some money, brother. And I'm just being honest with you, man. The whole point is,
Agreed.
what makes you broke? What makes you low level? Like, what's the
Well,
stay
but
the
it
topic?
once for example, when by the time, 2 years of the divorce went through and my divorce was finalized, I was automatically $30,000 in debt on the day I signed the paperwork. And so, for me, that was an emotional process because when depression hit my life, I could not function in the same capacity to quickly restructure myself because I not only lost my home and my family, but I lost, everything. And so that was just a shocking process for me to go through. Now I'm restructuring, and personally, that's great, but I do feel like I'm in a relationship right now with someone, and I do think that because I live in California, that I can personally look at my situation and see that we are together because we are benefiting each other.
Well, Donald,
And
it's time to get to that bag, my nigga. Like, you need to get up out of California if that's gonna hold you back from getting bread. But you like stop claiming you broke. Like, stop saying that. Like, you affirming that and confirming it, and you telling the world, hey, keep me broke. Like, don't say you broke ever again, ever in your life. Like, let that's free game, and that's free to do.
Yeah.
You don't even
So
got to put
when
the
it,
work in.
when
You
it
don't even
comes
got to
to
put
a
the work. You
man,
got to put the
when it
work in
comes
for
to a
that.
man being broke, it's spiritual. It has nothing to do with money. Like when you
That
a
part.
man and you say you broke, that means you're spiritually broken. That means you don't, the will and the desire has been broken in you. When you say depression and things like that, you're letting us know that the will and desire at some point got broken because of the separation that took place in your life. And I feel for you, but at the end of the day, look, man, we done all been on balls and knuckles, brother. You got to push up. You got to get up, man. You did what I'm saying? Because this is the reason why women with money would feel like they are high value, because when they feel like you don't have nothing, then that's what is used over top of you, man. I used to think it was a rich nigga's world till I fucked a rich nigga's girl. All right, so you got to get that whole mentality together. Get it together. It ain't about just having money. It's about having the integral factors that no matter where you get dropped off from a helicopter on Earth, you gonna put that shit together and make it happen. And that's what we do.
I,
Did what I'm
I really
saying? So,
appreciate that.
so you just be
Absolutely.
on your way
Because
with that shit, brother. Keep it going.
yes, thank you. Thank you. I really